Hello, Aquarius. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope this first week of the year has been great to you. So we're going to jump right into your reading. Spirit, Guardian Angel, Divine Energy, Universal Energy. What do you have for Aquarius for January 7th through 13th? What would you like for them to know, pay attention to, or be aware of at this time? Only allow truth, honesty, love, and acceptance here. As above, so below. All right, Aquarius. Second week of the year, pretty much. Let's see what we got for you. Oh, that was quick. Okay. This is a feeling of abandonment, change in situations. I don't want to say abandonment as much as I want to say a change in the situation. Okay. And you're realizing that there was a miscalculation or something is wrong. It feels like you thought you were being abandoned, or there was a situation where you didn't see eye to eye and you thought something quickly. But it's more about you doing it to save face or save your feelings or save yourself. Feeling confident though at the same time. What's the numerology here? Patience, trust, commitment, being open, see the lessons, rather than trying to find immediate happiness. Okay, you start off with the Ace of Swords there. That talks about confusion or chaos, mostly in your mind, okay, or mostly in communication and arguments, okay. The Devil in reverse talks about letting go of old habits, old feelings, old things, okay, old situations, old ways of thought. You have to release yourself from that, okay. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that you're dealing with. But it also talks about wanting to feel nurtured, okay? Wanting to feel nurtured, wanting to feel secure, wanting to feel like you're cared for, you know? But there's something you have to let go of. Old feelings, old emotions, old situations, and that's what the focus is going to be here. So I see, first of all, we start off with confusion here. Confusion about a change in direction or a change in the way things are being done. And it's about you thinking about the past, okay? So what's happening now doesn't mirror the past, and that's where the confusion comes in at. Conflict, there we go. Okay, and you feel the need to protect yourself. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Whoever you're dealing with, partner or whoever, doesn't feel like feels like you're disengaging. Okay. You may be playing the part, or they may be playing the part, but you feel the distance. Okay. Trying to get that back, whether that be you or them, trying to get that back with that person, okay? They may be getting angry, reflecting the same emotions back to you, and you're feeling like, what is happening right now, because you don't see it that way. So it's like, I feel right now the miscommunication, okay, the bad decisions being made here, not seeing eye to eye, not being connected. making choices on your own without clear thought, you know. There could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that is around, okay? Think about your direction and where it is that you want to go, okay? Because right now, I feel like both of you are overindulging in your emotions, okay? And you need to have confidence within yourself, both of you, okay, about where it is that you're going and listening to your intuition. Because right now, you're letting your emotions dictate where you're going, and that's why there's this Five of Pentacles here, okay? So there's issues with the relationship, there's issues with the stability, there's issues with everybody seeing eye to eye, pretty much, okay? Because everybody's looking for their own type of contentment, and that's the Devil card, okay? Everyone's looking for their own type of contentment and getting their side seen. Like, that is what's important, not that that's a bad thing to look for, okay? But what's happening is you're not working together towards the greater good. It's not really building anything, okay? So it's time to look at things more analytically and orderly in your relationship. Communication is the key. Open communication is the key, okay? Because if you don't pay attention to the details, or when these little items come up, it's going to cause things to fail, right? Because you have that lack of direction. But you're smart enough to know when there's a problem, but you need to learn how to communicate it well, okay? To get the direction adjusted, quote unquote, if you will, okay? So you may be thinking about being single, or you're thinking about yourself, and you would like to be happy, okay? You don't want to fail. You don't want to fail. You want to start something new, and you have the opportunity to do so, and you know that, okay? So you're thinking of yourself and your own prosperity and where you want to be, okay? This talks about stepping out of your own mind, okay, and listening to both sides. Both of you have to do that. So you're going to walk back into this situation, have a conversation, perceive what's going on so you can figure out the proper direction, okay? This is what you need to do together if you're in a relationship, or what you need to do for yourself. It's like figuring out my direction, where I need to go, okay? It's about where you find commonality or common ground, okay? How you can work together well. And it's not that you can't, you just have to find it. It's part of being in a relationship, okay? Don't let doubt creep in. Don't let skepticism creep in, okay? It's still the same thing. I don't feel a need to... Yeah, don't let worry creep in. Don't let skepticism creep in. And don't let, well, I'll just sit here and wait for them to get better. Don't let that creep in either, okay? It's all about hard work, new hard work, going towards a goal, putting in the efforts, okay? It's not just going to pick up. The passion isn't going to pick up, okay? Don't worry about being inarticulate or not knowing exactly what to say, okay? I feel like your partner may not listen right off the bat. I feel like they may not understand. I feel like there may be delays because they have to go through their own emotional blockages, okay? But it's about you trying to keep the balance and you doing what is right, because this reading is about you. It's not about the other person. You can't control them, okay? So as long as you do what's right and what's fair, letting go of your nasty blockages, okay, you'll find that support. All right, so Aquarius, Denial. I acknowledge my fear and I replace it with insight of awareness. That's everything that we have just actually talked about. Okay, so it's like you're afraid, you don't want to be taken advantage of, and you don't want to look like a fool. You're thinking about your own security, but you also have to let go of old issues and old thoughts. Like, this is just one situation, okay? There could be that you get into a relationship with someone else and you go with the same issues. You can't keep blaming the person or that situation, right? You have to deal with your own stuff as well. And as long as you deal with yours, you know, they can go ahead and still act crazy if they want to, but that's, you know, you've gotten that off of your soul and off of your energy. Flirt, okay? I feel like you're going to try to be lighthearted to kind of lighten up the air, but this is not the time to do that. This is more of a time for reasoning and proper communication and being on your P's and Q's, okay? Not being afraid and trying to tiptoe. Trust. There is going to be issue with trust because I feel like you and your partner are not communicating very well or not seeing eye to eye. It's like you're not on the same level, but again, it's more about you focusing on yourself. Love yourself first. Exactly. Love yourself first. Take care of yourself. Make sure that your karma is good. Make sure that you are letting go of the worry. Okay? And then you let the other things fall into place. So thank you so much for listening, Aquarius. I'll see you next week for more self-discovery. Love and light to you and yours. Bye-bye.